Hey, fellow collectors, today we're talking about Marvel Legends from the Moon Knight Disney Plus show, Moon Knight. Now, here we have the Moon Knight in his regular garb with his weapons and his extra fist. On the side, we have some artwork of Moon Knight. Top of the box will show you the Moon Knight emblem, so if you just see it like this, you'll know who it is. Now, this is a Build-A-Figure for Infinity Ultron, but this character does not come with any pieces of the Ultron set. You can see here, no number by his name. He is just one of the wave mates. So, if we look up at his bio, here we have Moon Knight's data file. Please pause to read. We'll bring it back. You can see this nice artwork of the Moon Knight. On the side, we have the same artwork as the other side. So, if I turn on my scale, put him on there, we see that he's coming in right at 8.2 ounces. So, let's get him off the scale and off the box. Okay, now that we have him out of the box, we can take a look at his accessories. He comes with his Moon Knight weapons. You can see we have some hieroglyphs on each side. The other side, we have these grips here. And we have two of them. You can make them into one weapon if you choose. That is up to you, however you want to display them. But as you can see here, we have this side hieroglyphs. There. He also comes with two fists. Now, if we pull the Moon Knight in closer, we can see this great representation of the Moon Knight TV show, which I loved. Definitely loved the actor they got to play the Moon Knight. Very good choice on that. Moon Knight has always been one of those controversial characters just because of his multiple personalities and the differences between each one of them. We have some writing on his legs. And good detail in the boots. Now the cape is a stiff material at the bottom, kind of soft at the top. You see here we have a peg hole for the back for this to go in. You can line it back up and get it in there to go in rather smoothly. And here we can see a good detailed shot of the head. Love those eyes. And his cowl. Now his head can look up, down, left and right. We have good T pose. Rotates around. Has a bicep swivel. Double bend in the elbow. Wrists that are on a hinged peg. As far as Abby Crunch goes, he has a nice upper chest ab crunch. Forward and back. Just a little bit of a gap, so it's not so bad. So you'll see that every time you move that cape, it does come out. Just be aware. As far as waist crunch goes, or waist movement, you can see here we have this piece that does block a lot of the movement for the waist. As far as splits go, you can do this much of one, forward and back like that. He does have a thigh swivel, a double bend in the knee, and a hinged peg for foot. So we get the rocking motion back and forth, and we have the boot with the outside detail and a hole for stand. Now I don't know if they're going to do another season of the Moon Knight. I would hope they would. I loved it. Definitely one of those characters you either loved or hated as a kid or just didn't really care for. I'm glad that they brought Moon Knight back and gave him some much needed attention. He has been one of those characters in Marvel that just was misunderstood, and some people, like I say, either loved or hated. It was just up to so many's. So if you like this guy and want this character, I got mine off Entertainment Earth. You can use the code below to save some money, and who doesn't like to save some money on this guy? So if I bring in my tape measure, I can see he's coming in at 6.5 inches tall. So he will fit in with other Marvel Legends characters. So if you're looking for this guy, like I said, shop around, like, subscribe, and keep collecting.